Thank you, Terry and George.
Deb, yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to play for you a little song I wrote. It's called Cherry Bomb. It goes something like this. Well, I lived on the outskirts of town in an 8-room farmhouse, baby, when my brothers and friends were around. There was always something doing. Had me a couple of real nice girlfriends stop by to see me every once in a while. When I think back about those days, all I can do is sit and smile. That's when a sport was a sport, and grooving was grooving, and dancing meant everything. We were young and we were improving, laughing, laughing with our friends. Holding hands meant something, baby, outside the club, the Cherry Bomb. Our hearts were really thumping. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, great dancing out there. The winter days, they last forever, but the weekends go by so quick. When riding around this little country town, we were going nuts, girl, out in the sticks. One night, me with my big mouth, couple guys had to put me in my place. When I see those guys these days, we just laugh and say, do you remember when? That's when a sport was a sport, and grooving was grooving, and dancing meant everything. We were young and we were improving, laughing, laughing with our friends. Holding hands meant something, baby, outside the club, the Cherry Bomb. Our hearts were really thumping. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Now 17 has turned 35. I'm surprised that we're still living. If we've done any wrong, I hope that we're forgiven. I got a few kids of my own, and some days I still don't know what to do. I hope that they're not laughing too loud when they hear me talking like this to you. That's when a sport was a sport, and scroggin' was scroggin', and dancing meant everything. We were young and we were improving, laughing, laughing with our friends. Holding hands meant so much, baby, outside the club, the Cherry Bomb. Our hearts were really thumping. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Paul Quinn.
Thank you very much. Hey, I should mention that if you want one of these swell shirts like the Quinn Family Singers has, you can go to the NAMI website and get those, or there's order forms out here at the NAMI Ohio table. There's also NAMI Ohio Conference t-shirts for $10, so don't be the only one on your block without one. And now, Dad Quinn.
Dad Quinn. Well, the guy that's always late.
And the goofy one.
Well, thank you.
One night I stepped in a beer joint where lonely souls imbibe, and standing right there before me, a lovely blonde I spied. She seemed to be smiling right at me. I murmured in her little pink ear, "Oh, please, ma'am, lovely lady, won't you join me in a beer?" 7 beers with the wrong woman. We sat at a table for 2. The first thing I knew, she whispered, "Honey, boy, I could sure go for you." And my heart beat a little bit quicker as I fondled her sweet little hand. I swelled up with pride, but oh boy, how she lied. I sure was a foolish young man. 7 beers with the wrong woman. She asked me to get up and dance. Around and around we circled. Then I felt for the dough in my pants. When I asked her if she had seen it, she just smiled up at me and said, "No." To this day, to me, it's a deep mystery. I wonder just where did it go? 7 beers with the wrong woman. Her husband walked in after that. As soon as he spied us together, he rushed up and told me to scat. Then he grabbed me by the seat of my britches, and he surely did jerk up the slack. It was then I got tossed out the door by the boss, and he told me to never come back. Oh, I wish that the Lord had made Adam and had never made anyone else. There's one thing I know, that the next place I go, I'll have 14 beers by myself, all by myself.
Thank you. Papa Quinyarsh.
By the way, I'm pretty sure that is a true-to-life story.
Yeah.
Hey, I should mention, I want to thank Wayne over here from Barth Audio Visual, who's doing his best to make us sound good. It's a rough job. And Kim, who's back here on the camera trying to make us look good. That one's kind of hopeless.
That's really tough.
But
pan
we
away
appreciate
from the
effort.
guy in the middle. Hey, you know, once someone saw me and they said, "Well, I thought you were Paul Quinn, but you look so much more handsome in real life, and younger too."
Well, everyone thinks I'm Phil Simms or Boomer Esiason, so
You wish.
I don't know who this Paul Quinn is. Okay, anyway. Back to old what's-his-name over here.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have a question for us, Dad?
Yeah. Who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Anybody know?
Let's find out.
Who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so he shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick that's true. I can lick them, make that true. The overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. Mrs. Murphy gave a party about a week ago. Everything was plentiful, the Murphys here not slow. They treated us like gentlemen, we tried to act the same. Only for what happened, oh, it was an awful shame. Mrs. Murphy dished the chowder out and fainted on the spot. She found a pair of overalls at the bottom of the pot. Tim Nolan, he got rippin' mad, his eyes were bulging out. He jumped upon the piano and loudly he did shout, "Oh, who threw the overalls in Mrs.
Mrs. Murphy's chowder. Nobody's folks, so we shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick that's true. I can lick them, make that through. The overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder.
They dragged the pants from out the soup and laid them on the floor. Each man swore upon his life he'd not seen before. They were plastered up with mortar and were worn out at the knee. They had their many ups and downs as we could plainly see. When Mrs. Murphy, she came to, she starts to cry and pout. She'd had him in the wash that day and forgot to take him out. Tim Nolan, he excused himself for what he said that night. So we put music to the words and sang with all our might.
Oh, who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so we shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick that's true. I can lick the mick that through. The overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. Thank you.
Getting any sound.
Oh.
Is this me? All right.
There's a man who leads a life of danger. Everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. Oh, with every move he makes, another chance he takes. Odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man. They've given you a number and taken away your name. Beware of pretty faces that you find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say, you'll give yourself away. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man. They've given you a number and taken away your name. Swinging on the Riviera one day, laying in the Bombay Alley next day. Oh, you let the wrong word slip while kissing persuasive lips. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man. They've given you a number and taken away your name. Secret agent man. Thank you. A little hard to see through these sunglasses up here.
We should have had them wearing the sunglasses.
All right. Hey, you know what?
this
I'm really
okay?
proud to be up here
Are
with
you
all
happy
my
with
family.
this?
I'm proud of all of them. But Paul, I'm particularly proud of because I never thought he'd really make it this far. Paul, you have the friends in the strangest places.
I have friends in low places.
Tell us about it.
Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there.
You're right there.
And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne.
You didn't.
Oh, I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Now I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got friends in low places. Well, I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. But then I've been there before. Everything's all right. I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then, oh, I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living in. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Now I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got friends in low places. Everybody. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. Yeehaw! And I'll be okay. Now I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got friends in low places. One more.
Yeah.
I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Now I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got friends in low places. All right, you all can sing too.
I'm glad you got friends anywhere, boy. What have we got next?
All right, guys. Chuckers, when you're ready, dude.
All right, here we go.
To lead a better life, I need my love to be here. Making each day of the year, changing my life with a wave of the hand. Nobody can deny that there's something there, running my to love her is to meet her everywhere, knowing that love is to share, each one believing that love never dies, watching her eyes and hoping I'm always there. I want her everywhere, and if she's beside me, I know I need never care. But to love her is to meet her everywhere, knowing that love is to share, each one believing that love never dies, watching her eyes and hoping I'm always there, to be there and everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. That's a little song that Paul wrote.
The Beatles did a pretty good cover of that, too.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, for this next song, I would like to introduce one lead vocal, Carolyn, otherwise known as the Big C.
Stand up, Carolyn. Carolyn.
Thank you.
Carolyn,
Thank you very
stand
much.
up.
Thank you very much.
Carolyn, why do we call you the Big C?
I don't know.
C for cute.
I thought because of her big mouth.
Ah.
Oh,
Ooh, how
Biff.
good.
You want this? You're killing me. I'll wing it.
When the sun beats down upon the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun.
under the boardwalk,
We'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above.
under the boardwalk,
We were falling in love
under the boardwalk, boardwalk. At the park you'll hear the happy sound of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and French fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun.
under the boardwalk,
We'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above.
under the boardwalk,
We'll be falling in love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk. All right,
Carolyn
thank you.
Quinn, otherwise known as the Big C.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, very much.
Just a couple of minutes, we're going to have Pat come up and sing you a song. Not just yet, but stick around. And then in a few minutes, we're going to do some drawings. And Terry has something. Oh, I'm supposed to remind you that we're having drawings. So don't leave. We got lots of great stuff to give away. Is there an autographed picture of the Quinns as part of that? Oh,
Just
probably
you,
too
Paul. Just
expensive.
you, buddy. You and Elvis. And yeah.
And now I think Chuck's got a story to tell us.
I do. I got a sad story to tell you.
Oh, Chuck, tell us,
Very
man.
sad.
We'll support you, man. We're about support here.
You know anyone named Sue, Tom?
Yeah. That's my wife. My wife's name is Sue.
You're in trouble, buddy.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Why?
Well, this is a different Sue, but
Better be.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
sure?
Well, here's my story. It's sad but true. about a girl that I once knew. She took my love and ran around with every single guy in town. Hey, hey, dum hey, hey, dum hey, hey, dum hey, ah, hey. Should've known it from the very start. This girl to leave me with a broken heart. Listen, people, what I'm telling you. Keep away from Runaround Sue. I cry when I think of the smile on my face, the touch of her hand in this girl's warm embrace. So if you don't want to cry like I do, keep away from Runaround Sue. I said, hey, hey, dum hey, 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 dum hey, hey, dum hey. She liked to travel around, yeah. She'll love you, then she'll put you down. Now people, let me put you wise. Sue goes out with all the guys. Hear the more of the story from a guy who knows. I fell in love and my love still grows. A skinny fool that she ever knew. Keep away from Runaround Sue. I said, hey, hey, keep away from that girl. You don't know what she'll do. Keep away from Sue. She liked to travel around. Yes, she'll love you, then she'll put you down. Now people, let me put you wise. Sue goes out with all the guys. Hear the more of the story from a guy who knows. I fell in love and my love still grows. A skinny fool that she ever knew. Keep away from a Runaround Sue. I said, hey, hey, keep away from this girl. You don't know what she'll do. Here we go. Keep away from Sue.
All right. Okay, I'll keep away from Sue, even though she's my wife.
Nice
Chuck
job, Ron.
Quinn. Good job, buddy. He should be the big C. He's Chuck. Why isn't he the big C? Was he the little C?
Yeah, he's younger.
Lowercase C?
He's younger.
Oh, okay.
You're the old one. You should know. Age rules.
Hurt me. Well, Gretchen's the oldest, but don't tell.
She's not paying attention. Don't worry about it. Hey, your mic isn't loud enough.
We've never played for a sober audience before.
You've never played sober before an audience before, or you never played before a sober audience?
Both of those statements would be true.
Cute. Real cute.
Here's a song. I call it just the NAMI song, but it's actually called We Are Not Alone. And someone charged me with writing this at a board meeting a few months ago, but now no one will take credit for it. I thought it was Candace Renner, but she declined, but said if people liked the song, she would take the credit. So I guess you'll be the judge. This has actually been...
this is a song that Paul actually did write.
Yeah, all the other times I was lying.
He's finally telling the truth this time.
Actually, you can share the credit or blame with Chuck over here because he wrote the melody.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So
Way to go, Chuck.
Thank you very much.
here we go. Yeah, it's surprisingly difficult to write a good song about mental illness, but check this out. In 1982 we started making a difference in people's minds. NAMI is the voice of Ohio. We're delivering the promise and fighting for our rights. We won't judge